Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be making the Alexander Arms 50 Beowulf rifle. Now obviously we cannot have a 50 Beowulf conversion in Deadline, for that would be way too overpowered. However, we can do our best to replicate one here. Let's start with the upper and the lower. On the upper, we'll use the TX15 regular. We'll remove the Picatinny for now. For the bolt, use the EWS bufferless system. Remove the dust cover, change the receiver, the lower one, to the Radiant Weapons AX556. And on the trigger, Rise Armaments, Fire Selector, Radiant, Bolt Catch, Radiant. For the magazine, we'll use the FN Scar 30 round, and on that we'll use a Mag Assist. Then on the grip, we'll use the PMM Scar modified. For the buffer tube, we'll change it to the Strike Industries Advanced Receiver. For the stock, we'll use the Magpul STR. We'll change the gas block to the Mark 12 low profile and the handguard to the Geisley Super Modular, the 13-inch. For the barrel, we'll use the Government 16-inch. On that, we'll use the knurled thread adapter, and on the adapter, we'll use the Tiger Rock AR-10 308 Barrett style muzzle brake. On the M-lock, we'll use the BCM Mod 3 flipped foregrip. And on the top, we'll use the Badger Ordnance 30mm. Now for the charging handle, we'll use the Radiant Weapons Raptor Ambidextrous. And for ammo, use M855. Now you can color this whatever you want, but I'm going to keep it plain to save time. Alright, here's our gun. Now for an accuracy test. So what are my final thoughts on the AA Beowulf? Now obviously, as I said before, we can't have an exact replica of the 50 Beowulf rifle. However, with this, we get pretty close, except for the caliber. That's the only difference. Even though, I'd say that this is a pretty good setup and a good antithesis to the regular philosophy about recoil control. Normally, you want to reduce horizontal recoil and just leave vertical recoil as is because, well, it's more predictable than horizontal recoil. However, here, we have barely any vertical recoil, even with the bufferless system, and we can find that it's actually quite controllable, even though there's quite a bit of horizontal recoil. This gun can also serve as a good training device for horizontal recoil for bigger guns like 7.62s, because those guns naturally have more horizontal recoil and it's very difficult to lower that horizontal recoil to a point where it's lower than the vertical recoil without making the gun heavy to the point where you're a moving snail. This is one of my favorite setups so far. It's very controllable, it teaches you how to control horizontal recoil, and above all that, it's extremely high damage. Even though it's not an exact 50 Beowulf, it feels like a 50 Beowulf and it hits like one. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed that it's a bit longer than usual, and I hope you have a good day.